We're only on race 2, ladies and gentlemen, and the atmosphere has become more and more electric. We had a bit of drama in the first with the objection, and we've got some very, very happy owners in the parade ring area in front of the grandstand for the Bloodstock South Africa fillies for 400,000 Rand. It's gone the way of Main Defender, trained by Tony Peter, a young trainer who's certainly catching the eye and runs at a very high statistics, very high strike rate, does Tony. Ridden by Craig Zacky, owned by John Habib, and groomed by Lungalani. Gives me great pleasure to call upon Lungalani to come and see Lance Whiteford and Lee Scribanti to collect his money, 2,000 Rand on behalf of Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle and Bloodstock South Africa. Well done to you, Lungalani. Hearty congratulations. Well done. There's the cameras. Well done. Thank you very much, Lungalani. Thank you. Let's call upon Craig Zacky. Craig Zacky to come and talk to us. And he was the rider of Main Defender. And Main Defender is now unbeaten after 3 starts. 2 from 2 with Craig Zacky. Isn't it wonderful when you come back to the winners area and you see such a huge bunch of connections, friends that have really enjoyed this victory? He seems to be a very smart horse in the making.
He is, Warren, and like you say, having friends and family and just the whole bunch of people out here today, it definitely makes the win more sentimental.
You rode a perfect race, nice and patient, asked the question, took a stride or two to unwind, but when he really lengthened, they weren't going to catch him.
100%. You know, last time I rode him, I gave him a lot of praise, and I'm just glad he's held onto that coming into today. You know, he's probably one of the nicest yards I've had in my career. He's got everything to be the perfect racehorse. The size of him, his stride, his speed. He's just a natural athlete.
Craig, to you, well done. You've made a lot of people happy today. Here is Lance and Lee with your presentation. All the best for the rest of the day.
Thanks, Warren. I must give credit to Tony Peter and his whole stable, Mark, Joshua. They're all on course today, to their family. They've been a very good lifeline in racing for me, and I just appreciate all the support. To Uncle John and his family, couldn't be a better moment to have a win like this for them. Special people and well deserved. To my sponsors, Maurice Fontina and Vochboshev, thank you for all the support, and to Hollywoodbets, they've put on an amazing show out here today. Big thank you to them.
Well done, Craig. There's the team. That's Craig Zacky. They're the photographers in front of you. There they are, and enjoy the moment, because these are very, very special moments in racing. The Bloodstock South Africa Sales Cup. Well done, Craig.
Thank you.
Cheers, Craig Zacky. Gives me great pleasure to call upon Tony Peter. You heard me saying a few moments ago, a young man who's taken the training ranks by storm. Go and have a look at his statistics. That tells a story. Tony, always anxious moments coming into a big day like this. It's anxious moments coming into any race, really. But my, oh my, he looks to be a horse that's very smart and very progressive. Well done.
Yeah, thank you, Warren. He's a really talented horse. I think his assets that he's so light on his feet. He's got such good footwork, and I think that helps him with his lovely big action. Craig's had a lot of praise for him from day one. Big thanks to Craig. I thought he rode a cracker. He suggested putting on the earmuffs to get him down to the start with this big crowd. True professional. And I just want to thank him for all his interest and all his work in the horse. And then to Mr. Habib, I'm so blessed to have the opportunity to train this horse for him, Uncle Frank, and then to the Nassif brothers. They bought into this horse, and they're a winning combination. So please God, this horse can carry on going from strength to strength. Just a big thanks to the breeder as well. And then to the groom Lungalani. He groomed Shangani on this big stage last year. So I'm happy he's got another decent horse on his hands.
Tony, could we see you here on Gold Cup Day with this fella?
Yeah, it's possible. I won't make any decisions before I sit down and have a word with the owners and with Craig, and then we'll make a decision, but it is a possibility. And then to Hollywood, they've put on an unbelievable show. This is it's a sales race. It isn't a feature race or anything, but standing on this big stage and with this crowd like this, they've really put on a big show and make you feel very important and special. So a big thanks to Hollywood.
Lovely, Tony. Congratulations. There's Lee Scribanti and, of course, Lance Whiteford with a presentation with Tony Peter, who's a young trainer who, as I've told you, is catching the training ranks by storm. Gives me great pleasure to call upon Mr. John Habib, and we'll give John Habib a moment It was very sad that he unfortunately became ill a couple of months ago, but it's so wonderful to have him on his feet, and it's so wonderful to have him at the races, and it's so wonderful to have him in the winners' enclosure. So we'll give Mr. John Habib a moment to get to us, and what a man of racing he is. Mr. John Habib, it gives me great pleasure. The last time we spoke, we were at Hollywoodbets Scottsville in the winners' enclosure there, and there's nothing wrong with the winners' enclosure at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, but these are the days you want to compete. These are the days you want to win. You must be extremely proud, Mr. Habib.
Very, very proud. I want to thank everybody, and I'm so happy. And like I said to everybody, this horse will win today. Had a lot of confidence, especially from Tony, Frankie, gave me a lot of confidence, and my new partner, Kevin, that's in with me, that bought in with me in the horse. I'm so happy to be with him also today.
Kevin, thank you, Mr. Habib. Kevin, what a win, what a horse.
Yeah, it was a good one, and I'd like to thank John for selling me a share, and let's hope it goes on.
Absolutely. Lovely to have you all here, gentlemen. We haven't got the time to talk to everyone, but please enjoy the celebrations. It's going to be a big one.
Thank my whole family in Johannesburg. Well done, Gary, Stephen and Basil.
Well done. Congratulations. There's the team. I'm moving out of the way for the presentation to Mr. John Habib and everybody that's involved with this horse, Main Defender, who's now unbeaten, ladies and gentlemen, 3 from 3, and he certainly looks to be the real deal and a horse that's going to go on. And I wonder if Tony Peter will be bringing this horse down to Hollywoodbets Greyville on Gold Cup Day. But there they are, Bloodstock. Thank you to them. 400,000 Rand. Let's make some noise for the connections of Main Defender. Okay, thank you, everybody. That's a wrap for race 2. We'll hand you back to the studio. Horses, I'm sure, are in the ring for race 3 as the atmosphere steps up a few notches.